Hello, everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast as part of a Machina edition. This audio podcast as part of a Labostix Biome. This audio podcast as part of a Quantix broadcast, and this audio podcast as part of the abstracts. This audio podcast as part of a Storm Labostix production. Through this audio podcast, the abstract will be a look at in regard to a service evaluation for young people with chronic kidney disease or CKD. The abstract was part of works that had been published, sort of peer reviewed and published in around 2018 in a peer reviewed in a peer reviewed journal, and the abstract had also been put forward for presentation at the Europa at Europa 2023. The abstract is as thus. So, healthcare services for young people with chronic kidney disease or CKD are not a trivial matter, and a service evaluation of the implications may provide insight into the most efficient use of resources in the NHS or the National Health Service. Healthcare professionals or health professionals also need to consider the merits of interaction with young people to advance renal services. Authors investigate service requirements for this recipient cohort or this patient cohort. The paper, the publication, and the poster works aims to highlight that thoughtful investment in the care of young people with CKD is required, and authors also present data from the UK Renal Registry to investigate how service evaluation and paediatric healthcare practices can be enhanced through better understanding of clinical networks. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast as part of a Machina edition. This audio podcast as part of a Labostix Biome. This audio podcast as part of a Quantix broadcast. This audio podcast as part of the abstract. And this audio podcast as part of a Storm Labostix production.